What's up, bud? It's Rob. This is Apparel Success. And in this video here, what I want to do is talk to you about how to handle the haters, people who have a negative influence on your life and on your clothing brand. And if you're in that situation right now where you're dealing with people who aren't actually on board and they're actually trying to bring you down, I want to talk about how to cope with that, how to get around it, and how to handle the bullshit. This video here is sponsored by my 100% free clothing brand marketing masterclass, okay? I've shot a full-length marketing masterclass video, and all that you have to do to get access is go to www.apparelsuccess.com/masterclass, and you can watch the entire thing for free. All right, so what's inspired this video here on this channel is actually a negative comment that I received, and I figured I should make a video on this and share it with you because, you know, I wanted to show you that this is something that I go through as well, and it's not like I never receive any negative comments. And I just wanted to put it out there and talk about how I deal with it and how I view negative comments. And it actually goes a lot deeper than you might imagine, okay? So most of you guys who watch this channel are extremely grateful and supportive of the channel, and I can't even begin to express how much I appreciate the positive comments that you guys leave on the channel, because what it's doing is it's telling me that what I'm doing is good, you guys are getting value from it, and I'm on the right track, right? It's worthwhile for me to keep doing what I'm doing. And if I were to just constantly be receiving negative comments all the time, being like, dude, you're shit, stop doing what you're doing, every video gets just disliked the entire time, then that's clear that, you know, what I'm doing here isn't providing any value, and I should probably pursue something else, right? So what's really interesting about this is I received a negative comment on this channel. I'm gonna read it for you right now. All right, so on one of my best videos, one that has some of the most amount of likes and a lot of comments saying, you know, thanks for all of the value, somebody writes, 2 minutes into this video and you didn't say anything. Definitely not wasting 6 more on your rambling BS. If this is the most powerful video on your channel, then delete the rest because this shit is weak, all right? Now, a comment like this, because I received so many great comments from all of you who watch and support the channel and a lot of likes and a lot of views, and we've got a lot of people in the community, it doesn't really affect me at all, right? Because I know the value that I'm offering the community based on all of the other positive responses, right? And I realize that this is just a person who's stuck in a negative energy cycle and they just need to project their own hatred and frustration onto me, right? At the same time, what they don't realize is all of this, everything that I'm doing on YouTube, if you think about it, is 100% free. This is all my own time I'm putting into these videos to offer content to you, teaching you how to run a clothing brand from somebody who's doing it already, who's already making a lot of money running his own clothing brand. And if you think about it, to write a comment like that is literally telling me to stop doing what I'm doing, right? And that would literally, you know, if it happened enough and if it was enough people just bashing, it's like, well, why would I keep doing this? But when you really think about it, it's just free content that I'm offering you all the time. It's just constant free value that you're getting for absolutely nothing. So it really doesn't make any sense to write a comment like that, or even if you receive a comment like that when you're doing the same thing that I'm doing, it really shouldn't affect you because everything that you're doing for free. You're doing it out of the kindness of your heart, and you're doing it to give as much value as possible. Now, here's another part of this that I want you to consider really deeply when you think about running your own clothing brand, okay? So when I put out my online courses or I do my clothing brand reviews and, you know, I'm asking for money in return, it might seem like I'm trying to just take your money. It might seem like I'm literally just trying to take your money and run. But what you might not realize is that that money is literally what is fueling this entire operation, right? Like if I wasn't making money off of my clothing brand, you know, off of all the t-shirts that I'm selling and all the clothing that I'm selling, we'd have no money to reinvest into new inventory to keep growing the clothing brand. So the money that you're making, all of the customers that you have and all of the things that you're selling are really the lifeblood of your business. And you need that in order to thrive and in order to do well. You need customers who value you and who pay you money, whether it's your clothing, whether it's on this YouTube channel, to keep growing it and to keep thriving, okay? So when I'm doing this, you know, most of the money that I make on this channel just gets put back into the channel. I can get a nicer camera to shoot these videos, make them a lot nicer for you. I can record the audio better, you know, and I can host new courses, put out better free content, and it all thrives. So really, when you're paying me, you know, obviously it's supporting me, but at the same time, it's also being put back into the content and it comes back to you eventually, right? Because the whole thing's growing. It's the same thing when you support a clothing brand that you really like. You're giving them money, you're saying, keep doing what you're doing, I love your stuff. And you know, that allows them to keep thriving, that allows them to make cooler clothing that you can eventually wear, right? So when we first started up our clothing brand and we initially went to go market our clothing brand on Instagram and we'd follow somebody, you know, at the beginning, before we were established, before anybody knew who we were and we didn't have any followers, we'd receive messages from people being like, oh my God, you know, stop liking my pictures, you know, and block us, right? That was totally something that might happen at the beginning, but it's funny how once you grow to a certain point, you receive less and less of those based on how high status your clothing brand looks. If your clothing brand looks bigger, it's almost a bigger compliment to be followed by a bigger brand. And that's literally just a period that you need to grind through, okay? It's 100% just a period that you need to grind through, and it's not gonna be pretty, and there's gonna be people who don't like you, there's gonna be people who do like you, there's gonna be people who don't understand what the hell you're trying to do, and that's literally just a period that you need to grind through. So what I wanna tell you here is when you're going through that period, that initial phase, don't be deterred by anything that anybody really says, okay? You wanna just be, you know, focused on your own vision and just dig into your own vision as much as possible until you gain some momentum, and then you can start, you know, taking in feedback to adjust it. But that initial phase is all just a grind. Okay, so just at the end of this video here, I wanna share with you some of the amazing comments that I've received on this channel and really just give back to you and show you how much I really appreciate it, okay? So Paul LaSalle writes, I really resonate with your vibe, personality, and the way that you talk to your viewers. Most entrepreneur and success coaches or channels seem overly aggressive to get you to buy something, berating to their viewers, unrelatable, or just too unprofessional to take seriously. I really appreciate the way you come across and the valuable info. Okay, like, dude, thank you. Thank you. Another one's from Nevin X. You literally write on almost every single video that I put out, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. You wrote, dope ass video. Every video you offer so much value to us. It's honestly crazy what I get out of a 7-minute videos I don't get out of people's 20-minute plus videos. As soon as my website is up and stuff, for sure going to sign up for the brand review. Cheers. Okay, and that's one of like 1,000, so thank you so much. If your clothing brand is currently struggling and you want me to look at it and offer you feedback and advice on how you can get your clothing brand to the next level, you can sign up for a clothing brand review at www.apparelsuccess.com, and I look forward to seeing what you've created. Otherwise, if you've made it to this point in the video, I want to tell you about the closed Facebook group that we have going on for Apparel Success. There's a link in the description below. Follow that link, join us in the group. We're a bunch of clothing brand owners all in there to support each other and answer each other's questions. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.